I'll be speaking about the character that God desires from each of us as a Christian. So, if you read the Word of God, especially the New Testament, we see the apostles and also Jesus preaching a lot about how a Christian should live. And as young people, it is God's desire that we develop our character. It's very important to God. Quote by A.W. Tozer, who says that the excellence of moral beings is the character of a person. As the excellence of gold is in its purity, and also the excellence of art is in the beauty, in the same way, the excellence of man or a woman is in the character. And we see that the youth of this generation, they try to blend in with the world. That is the way that they go. Even Christians, believers in Jesus Christ, because they don't want to be singled out. They don't want to be called out by other people as, different. That's why they try to blend in with the world. But that's not what God desires in your lives as youngsters. So a person's character is, the sum thought of our intentions, our desires, our actions. All these are very important to God. Things that many of us do not really work upon. When you read the Word of God, we don't read about many people having a noble character. There are very few people regarding whom it is written that they had a noble character. And one of that person is Ruth. If you read in the book of Ruth, we read a verse like this. Ruth chapter 3 and verse 11, it says, "And now, my daughter, don't be afraid. I will do for you all you ask. All the people of my town know that you are a woman of noble character." If you read the book of Ruth, we read about a family that went through a lot of problems. They had a lot of sufferings. And then we see in the end, God changing everything in the lives of the people who had suffered. I'm talking about Naomi and her husband, Elimelech, and their two sons, Mahlon and Chilion. When there was a famine in Bethlehem, I'm just giving a background of the things. They went to the land of Moab, and we know that after 10 years, Elimelech died and also the sons died. The wives of the sons, they were left with Naomi. It's a very disastrous situation in their life. They lost everything. This woman who had great hopes when she went to the land of Moab, thinking that things would change in her life. Here, the world that we are living in is a place like that. Anything can happen anytime. So we must always stick close to Jesus. The thing is that Satan can always accuse us in the presence of God regarding many things in our lives. And some of the things are very genuine. What he goes and accuses us in the presence of God the Father, they are real things that we are doing in our lives. We should make it a point that, we are clear before God.